Fish Baby Daddy here. It's Christmas time, and it's time to show off the tanks. All right, I want to show off, first off, my green Severum. Well, actually, it's a turquoise Severum. And he's got some great color on him. You can see a little reflection from the Christmas tree, but that's okay. And then you can see here, I got a couple other plecos. Oh, it's my L27, my gold line. Royal pleco. Look at these little chubby guys. These are all my dwarf Acaras. I was able to breed these guys, and these are the babies that kind of grew out, and they just kind of just took off in this tank. You can see there's a couple of them in here in the background here. And they're just swimming around. I just fed them, so they're nice and chubby right now. I got a couple of giant zebra Daniels that are darting around in here too. And in here, I got a super red pleco. Oh, there he is. A little super red, she's a female, because I know she's big and she doesn't have any bristles. You can see it Royal again. He loves just hanging out underneath there, just eating on that wood. And somewhere in here, I have an L201 snowball pleco, but he's hiding. I hardly ever see him. So let's pull away a little bit. You kind of check out the whole layout with the Christmas tree in the background reflecting. There you go. There's my 75 gallon. Kind of want to show the whole layout here. Everything I got. Pull away a little bit so you can see it a little more. And these are the rest of the tanks. This is the layout. So I'm going to actually kind of go through it, top to bottom, and just kind of roll through it. It's my grow out tank. Got some super reds in here. And I also have some Havana Cara bimaculata babies. They're growing out. You probably can't see them too much in here because they're just hiding in those plants. I just fed them real good. They're hiding in there. This is my planted tank. I kind of laid out with the wood. Got a bunch of super reds in here. Once in a while you'll see some assassin snails, and you'll see some blue diamond shrimp. But primarily this is a lot of Anubias, different types of Anubias. Lately, it's my new addition. It's the planet. It's my wood tank. Well, I call it the pleco tank. I got tons of different varieties of wood in here. All different types of plecos. I got blue-eyed redfin plecos. I got 2 of those. I got a chubby pleco in here. I got a blue phantom pleco in here. A green phantom pleco in here. An L190 royal pleco. They're all hiding in the caves. You can see a couple of them. You really can't see them too much. It looks like just a bunch of ton of Java moss. But I got a little baby super red pleco in here to kind of keep the glass clean. And then I got some Gymnogeophagus balzanis in here. I got 2 males and 1 female. And I just let them hide and do their thing. Hopefully I get some fry over some time. Now we're going to work on the bottom here. This is my leopard frog pleco tank. Got a lot of ghost shrimp there just kind of swimming in and out of here too. Tons of wood. Got some plants on top. This is wisteria, just got it floating. Just let it do its thing, let it grow out, give it some cover. The more cover, the more caves, the better. Get those guys to breed. Now in this corner right here, I got a bunch of Daphnia. So I got 2 5 gallons and a 10 gallon. Just letting the lights grow. Try to do some water changes once in a while, keep the water clean. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, what I've done here is I actually got a 10 gallon tank, and I actually put some of my Havana Cara bimaculata in here. I got 1 pair in here. And I wanted to keep this pair separate from the other ones because when they start breeding, they'll actually start picking on the other pair. And we want to actually try to keep them kind of separated. So I was like, you know what? They're small enough. I'm just going to put them in this 10-gallon, and hopefully I can get them to breed successfully. And these guys have a little bit different color pattern than the other ones, so I'm kind of excited about that. And we shift over from little gnome here. The 20-gallon high. I got an Avanacara. Sorry, not Avanacara. It's a Dwarfacara. And I got him actually in here. The female's in here just hiding. She does not want to breed, so hopefully they can get in the mood a little bit more. You can see on the bottom here, I got some Megaclown Plecos. And I got a bunch of babies in here and try to keep them breeding. Now, underneath all this pile of wood, you can see a little bit to the left, you can see one. These are the mini snowball Plecos I got. These only get about 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. Threw a little extra wood in there and just trying to keep them happy. And minimal light. Feed them some pellets, let them do their thing. Got about 5 of those guys in there. Haven't sexed them yet, so I'm hoping that they breed. Just let them do their thing. And here on the bottom, I have the other Avanacara bimaculata, and I got them in this tank. And they're hiding right now. And I'm just trying to get them to breed. And this pair is kind of the breeding machine, and let them do their thing. Now on this side right here, I got a little 10-gallon, and I'll just use this as my grow out tank. So that'll be my grow out tank, and just for a little tiny fry. Big container here. This container actually holds all the soft water, and then what I do is I'll mix that with some shrimp mineralization here at the bottom, some of that shrimp mineral stuff, and I'll mix that in, and I'll mix that to whatever TDS I need it to be with a reasonable amount of GH and KH, and then that'll actually help me with what we have over here. And underneath this little guy, this gnome, he's actually standing on, this is where the water, the RO water actually comes in from the sink. And this thing fills up, and I usually have the TDS after it comes out of the sink, I don't know, probably only like at 9 TDS. So it's relatively pretty low. And then I'll transfer that over to the other big bucket. And then down here you can see I just got a little setup here with live foods. The blue bucket is some Daphnia, just as a backup, and I got that in with stuff with some plants. And just to the right of that, I got my baby brine set up. So I just got the brine going in here. I found this is a little more effective, a little bit easier to handle. I just put the handle and stick it in the bucket and just let it sit there and let it do its thing for about a day, day and a half. Keep the keep the room temperature about at 76 degrees, and we're good to go. And I'm able to get some baby brine out of it. So again, let's look at the setup here real quick. Well, I just wanted to give you a layout of how it looks during Christmas time. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully you're able to see how you can get a small space. You can get a lot in there. And until next time, Merry Christmas from Fish Baby Daddy.